Who is a ghost's favorite pioneer? Daniel Boone. Welcome to the stream. Happy Tuesday, my friends. Great to have you here. Hey, Dead Zergling is first in chat, followed by Lucent Jelly and Conga Line Monkey. Thank you for being here, my friends. And welcome to our continuing HalloWIIn marathon. We're going to play some more. I can't type. We are going to play some more of Anima, Ark of Sinners tonight. This game is kind of underwhelming. I'm not having a terrible time with it. For what it is, I'm actually really enjoying it, and it almost had promise, but they just didn't execute it well enough. But we'll get into this one here in just a moment. Perfect, Jelly says, thank you. And after this one, we will... There it is. I couldn't get the little cursor on the screen. We will switch over to Jump King. So, 2 games tonight. You don't want to replay Batman? Oh, I surely do, Dude Alert. And welcome in. Batman will 100% be on the schedule again for next week. We've got so many games going on right now that it's hard to give anything time for more than one block a week. Thank you for the pistachios. Do I even have any pistachios, is the question, though. I think this is the last of them. It is. I've got to turn that one off. I'm running out of all my channel point stuff. That one hurts because I love pistachios so much. There's a bag upstairs. I might need that bag. I actually think I could use a new Ziploc thing, a new container too, if you would be willing and able to bring that down for me, Jelly. So what's cool now is I'm at the very end of my pistachios, so I've got a whole bunch of them that don't have any shells, so I get to eat them for free. I just have to pick them out of the shell dust that's still in the thing here. I got one left in the shell, but all these were free. phenomenal. So thank you for those. Nice little snack. Good way to start off the night. So this game here, this is a WiiWare title, as all of our spooky selections currently are. The plan for October is to work my way through as many spooky or horror-themed WiiWare titles as I can manage. And I think it's very likely that we'll actually be able to get through everything that the library has to offer. Because there don't seem to be a whole lot. I have miscalculated. Oh, it's gonna let me refill my health though, so oh, maybe not. So my impatience gets me. And yeah, so this game here, it's like a Metroid style game. Big, sort of one big open level. You can wander back and forth, and there's branching paths. Oh my goodness. I'm outclassed by these skeletons. No. Wow, that's rough. It's gonna be rough to get through there. But the thing about this game is it offers kind of the bare minimum of what one of these games typically has. So far, I haven't seen anything resembling, like, upgrades, or... It's all very sort of straightforward, sort of samey combat, and a really, really awkward jump. Oh, I can't do anything. Come on. This is brutal. Even the death sequences leave much to be desired. This is a really, really bad start to the night here. Well, it does pause for a few seconds. It pauses long enough for the loading screen. Thank goodness, get me out of here. Yuck, and immediately into another low combat arena. Oh, one moment, my friends. Alright, thank you, Jelly. Got some coffee and some grapes and a little bit of cheese. I'm ready to go now. How has the dog been? Arthur's doing really well. Jelly has done a lot of work teaching him to sit on command and teaching him drop it. And we've been working on, you know, strengthening his good walking habits. Which he's gotten way better. He's still not perfect at the whole loose leash walking thing, but he's way better at it. I miss the Batman gnomes. You're 100% alone there, Zergling. I am in no mood to get ruined by Batman gnomes tonight. Oh, they're endless. They're endless. I mean, it actually isn't any worse than this. That was one of the hardest looking games I've seen. It's definitely up there. In this game, everything looks and sounds the same. Fair enough. I mean, didn't everything look and sound the same, though, in Batman 2? It was just all gnomes all the way down. Hey, Mile Hyrule, welcome in. Not only does it all look and sound the same, it all plays the same, too. The character's moveset is very lacking in complexity. I was anticipating that, and I was still slow on the draw. At least in Batman, you actually have two moves. The jumps in the horsey game are more interesting than the combat in this game. There's probably a horse-themed WiiWare game. Probably not a HalloWIIn one, though. This area here is not familiar to me, and we must have been through here. No! Oh, thank goodness. There's no way I didn't hit that wheel before. I don't for a second believe that. Maybe it can be raised and lowered? Nope. I have no idea what's going on with that. I guess any game can be a Halloween game in the sense that you can dress up like anything for Halloween. This red and gold guy is a real pain. So many of the enemies are such a pain to fight. So what I believe has happened here there's an enemy spawning these fireballs, but the enemy is... Oh, never mind. I was wrong. I thought there was I thought the enemy that was throwing those fireballs at us had spawned too high up, and I was unable to fight him because of that. Did the cathedral's basement thing. Am I supposed to go over there? Maybe? Not there. It would be nice. It would be nice if this game had any form of upgrades. Like if I could get something to boost my strength so that I didn't have to wail on every enemy for 12 minutes. There's no way. There's no way I'm gonna take these guys out. I don't have enough health. Oh, all of the charged attacks take so long to use. They're so slow. Like this? It's such a slow wind up. Alright, Zergling, we'll see you. Oh. Goodness. I'm not even convinced that that does any more damage than a regular attack either, is the biggest problem with that. Oh, the windup takes forever, and then, yeah, I don't even know that there's a benefit. What would have really helped, too, is, just like an ability to juggle enemies. If they're gonna be this spongy, they don't also need iframes. If they didn't lock us in with every single monster that we fight. I mean, they had to do that, because if they didn't, I wouldn't fight any of these monsters. this whole ordeal would be an exercise in just running past every enemy. I'm actually very concerned that everything that I've done so far has been for nothing. I'm shocked I made that jump. Maybe not. My thought is to try and head to the upper wing, which is above where I am now. Goodness, it's never over. It's never over. That bell, every time I hear that bell, I know I'm in for a bad time. Alright, every other time I hear the bell, because it also sounds when we clear a set of enemies. Oh my goodness. Hey, Loyal, welcome in. More of this game. We've gotta play it all the way through. What? Okay. My field of view is frequently too narrow. Nice little platforming area we have here. What? Alright, well, getting up there is going to be a little tricky. These guys are here to spoil my fun. Okay, that wasn't so bad. What? That was horrible. That was horrible. Alright, I actually think I need to go down for the monolith. Never mind. I don't know where it is. I'd check out that situation one more time. Where Frown Man's doing a 24-hour stream of this game. It's a shame that this game isn't better. It's also a shame I'm not rich, Mahiro says. Smile Hyrule. If you were rich, you wouldn't have you'd be spending all your time just counting your money. You wouldn't have any free time for the stream. I'd never get to see you, so. I guess it's just better that you're not. I'm sure you would agree with that. I don't know where in the world this monolith is. I went through this area very thoroughly. All right, let's not run away from here. The knockback. Okay, so that's what that... Alright. I understand. I'm looking... well, I know where it is. The gear to make that, that gear over there. I need to turn that gear. I can't stand on the statue? Can I stand on it when it's broken? I can, but I can't jump that high. Can't jump that far to get... Why? Why? All these combat areas are terrible. We don't get anything. We don't get anything from these battles. They're just here to stop you. Like, there's no experience or leveling or anything, so you get nothing out of being repeatedly locked into boxes with these enemies. That's what kills me about it. There's no benefit. Let me take a look at our movements. Game said something about combos. The A button does something? What? There was nothing in here. Oh, gross. All the way back down here. Please. So when we push A... I think this makes us temporarily stronger. Not that it matters, because I spend the entire length of it being knocked down. Alright, that was cool, though. None of these combos are taught to you. Like, you have to open that menu to find them. Oh, oh. Kind of curious as to whether or not I could jump onto that gear, but I don't think so. That's not an enemy, it's an obstacle. Can I jump high enough to go up here? Nope. Sure. The woman singing reminds me of Ariel losing her voice in The Little Mermaid, Conga says. I can't duck under these things. Why are they so high off the ground? Oh, I have to go find a switch. Oh, my meter isn't full, so I can't use the A button yet. Oh. I hate this game. I hate this. Why? Why does it consistently have to be the most annoying thing I've ever played? 30 seconds, let's go. Cool, I get to do all that again. This is miserable. Absolutely miserable. Only 23 hours left. The true horror will always be shovelware. I thought this had potential to be a little bit more than that. You think if I took that elevator back down? Probably not. I was thinking if I took that back down, I wonder if I would have had to hit the switch again. I got a little piece of plastic with that bite of cheese. What I have for dinner? Fried rice. Chicken fried rice with peas. Boss time. Not boss time? You can walk out of the boss arena? That's a save crystal. Oh. Alright, well this is cool. The dog's just a distraction. I'm supposed to watch the crystal and attack it when the thing stops spinning. You're making chicken stir fry right now? Excellent. How do you do your stir fry in Mile High Roll? What's your method, if you don't mind sharing? Red and green peppers, onions, and mushroom. Victory. Let's go. I hope I don't have to fight that thing every time I pass through there. For stir fry, I do I hard scramble some eggs and some sesame oil, and then I cook the chicken and the peas in some peanut oil. I just go with like a bag of like frozen peas, and usually just one chicken breast is good. And then once that's done, I toss in some sauce. I make my sauce with, it's mostly soy sauce with a little bit of fish sauce, oyster sauce, and honey. And I add to that dry minced onion and garlic, some basil, and red pepper flakes, and lately some fresh serrano peppers. So then I put the sauce in, I add the egg back in, toss them all together, and then I toss the rice in. And then once it's all like thoroughly, mixed in and the sauce is soaked into the rice, then it's good to go. Fried rice. Fried rice is one of my lazier meals. Like, I go with that particular method. Like, I use like the dried. Like, I don't use the fresh onion and garlic because basically I can do all of the cooking in the same amount of time that the rice cooks. So I can throw it all together in about 20 minutes. Hey Greg, welcome in. I'll use like I like to use fresh garlic and onion, like if I'm making a bigger, fancier stir fry. But the big problem with that is like peeling and mincing garlic takes like 20 minutes all on its own. It's the slowest thing I do in the kitchen is preparing garlic. And I said mincing, and I don't even mince it. I just slice it. And it still takes forever. Not that there's that much difference there, but... Greg says, I'm jealous. Had Domino's pizza. I enjoy one of those from time to time. Hey, Sirac of Lamb, welcome in. Good evening. Hope you're well. Thank you for the alert, Greg. Did I make a lot of progress last night with which game? With this one, I think so. With Batman, not really. I did make progress, but not a lot. This game we probably got about... it looked like we got about halfway through this game last night. It's much worse tonight. This game is bordering on intolerable for me tonight. I'm having a rough time with it. I don't trust this clown. Words to live by, Conga says. Hey Dynamite, welcome in. Hope you're doing well today. I made it a little bit further in Batman, but only a little bit. I may have misunderstood you, but I thought that I thought that you said that the Mad Hatter level is your favorite level. I don't know how. I don't know how. That level is agony. I beat the giant jumping gnome in the bird's nest with the pixel stuff after the pixel stuff flies at you. And then I went through the shoot 'em up level with the rocket pack that looks like in the inside of a Connect 4. And then I was on a level that I think is on the top of a giant table, but I that was it. I died like immediately on that level. I saw nothing of it. The Genesis. I'm playing the Genesis one. Well, I was there. I was there for a brief shining moment, but I didn't really see anything of it because I just barely scraped my way there and then immediately got killed and game over. The SNES game is good too. I'd like to try it. Alright, new monolith. I think Filament of Time is the new one. It's curious that when time is frozen, its filaments take on a greenish hue and acquire a certain degree of materiality. I decided to call these congealed filaments particles of time. Unfortunately, while generating enormous energy, all the tests I've tried involving them have proven to be exceptionally dangerous. Any direct contact destroys the time of anything contacted, leaving behind little more than a shadow of what was originally. I dread to think what might happen if they were brought into contact with a living being. Every time we defeat a boss, we get a little cutscene, and it sends us to some unknown part of the map. That's another boss already. When I do beat this game, when I do finally beat this game, I'll probably be the first person to ever do so. I've already probably stuck with it longer than anyone else. Oh. Well, I'm starting to get a feel for his pattern, but I'm also getting bounced around a whole lot. Alright, maybe this will be the one. I put way too much hot sauce, I may die, Mile Hyrule says. That may be the most relatable thing you've ever said to me, Mile Hyrule. It's a bad time to rush. My goodness, he just wouldn't quit stomping. I don't know what's happening. No, the wheel's on a little vacation because I used up all of one of the things on it, and so I'm gonna have it turned off for a little while until I can get some new items and refresh it. So when it comes back, it should have hopefully a lot of new things on it, but it's gonna be turned off for a little while. Don't worry, though. The cinnamon candy buttons aren't going anywhere. 100%. Those are too terrible to get rid of. This is not the worst boss fight I've ever been through. It's a little tough because it's janky, but it actually has like a mostly predictable moveset, like a pattern I can deal with. Gets tough here at the end, though, that's for sure. When his health is low. It's a thing on the wheel, lol. Oh, I disagree. Victory! It looked like I lost, but I won? Is there a platform over there? I can't see. Oh, thank goodness. Don't die. I don't want to have to do it all again. Oh my goodness, that was such a scary jump. How do we feel about ham on pizza? I never do it. But I got it tonight, Dynamite says. I'm not really crazy about ham on pizza. I just don't like the... I mean, I'm not really crazy about ham in general, but I don't really like the kind of chewiness of it. as a pizza topping. I love it, Conga says. This game is really doing everything it can to make me have to refight this boss. Yep. It puts me through a lot of nonsense, then it gives me a rush of a whole lot of terrible enemies. And it turned off the music, too. When it comes to pizza toppings, I'm really dull. Like, really the only pizza topping I ever get is pepperoni. If I'm feeling really crazy and just want to go absolutely wild and have the most ridiculous, crazy pizza I ever have, I may also add Italian sausage to the pepperoni. And that's it. Hey, Pokemons, welcome in. You and your earlier streams throwing me off. I'm trying to start at 10 o'clock, 10 p.m. every night. I did real well with it last week. I think we hit 10 p.m. every day last week. I've done less good with it this week. We were 11, then we were 10:30, and then we were on time tonight. I'm trying to keep the stream in a window of 10 p.m. to 5 a.m. Hey, Gaming Bull, good to see you. Hope you've been doing well. I could turn notifications on, but where would be the fun in that? I'm playing fun games today, Pokemon says. Don't know what changed. Thought I've been having fun today. Playing a good deal of Castlevania. Oh, which Castlevania? Bloodlines? I love Bloodlines. I can see why you like Bloodlines. I like it because they remove the timer. Yeah, I don't like timers in video games. This area is so dark. This is the most low visibility we've ever had on the stream. Oh. Scary. Ah! This jump is too floaty. They had a fist fight. They had a fist fight because his brother brought home pineapple and ham on the pizza. That's pretty extreme. This is one of the toughest enemies in the game, is the is your shadow here. Maybe the toughest. I think this is tougher than the boss fights have been. I just can't do anything. I get attacked through all of my attacks. It's not right. I don't know what that attack I did there at the end was, but I'm going to try and figure out how to do that. No, it wasn't slow like that. Oh my goodness. It has the same... It's the same kick from Batman. Oh my goodness. It works the same way. You jump and you hold down and press jump, and you get a downward jump kick. There are tons of moves. There are tons of moves in this game. We love Castlevania here, Loyal says. One of my top favorites. I was watching someone play Castlevania 64 earlier while I was working on dinner. How many hours do you like to sleep? I sleep around 8 hours, somewhere between 7 and 9 typically. Stream notifications are just spoilers, Konga says. And how do you like to sleep? I'm kind of a side sleeper. I don't sleep perfectly on my side. Like, it's kind of half on my side, half toward my stomach. I lay on my side and then I fall forward. And I've usually got a pillow propping me up. A ton of pillows propping me up. Don't deny until you try it, Pokemon says. Jelly loves pineapple on pizza. Jelly's favorite pizza is pineapple and pepperoni. I prefer to get 16 to 20 hours of sleep a day. I end up getting about 3 to 6. Nice. I'm going to be spamming this move a lot, I think. That's a good move. Another boss? Oh my goodness. Well, we're making, like, for all the time I wasted in the first hour of the stream, we're now making tons of progress. I mean, I've fought so many bosses. Yuck. Wow, that really does make a difference. No, I thought we were gonna finish. I thought we were gonna finish the boss off. Victory! Let's go. One, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 10, 11, 12. Have we found 12 monoliths, really? One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. We have. Wow, cool. The pizza has arrived. Do not tell Matt, please, was the best wrong number text I've ever received. Well, they didn't have to worry about you telling Matt. That's like a one-way trip. I don't know if I have any good examples of wrong number texts. Can't think of any. Nope, we do not go left there. So unfortunately, this move is not very strong. I'm glad this has been turning around, because boy, this game started off so rough and annoying tonight. I kind of wonder if they expected me to be playing this on a widescreen display sometimes. There's a sometimes rather high degree of being hit by enemies off the edge of the screen. I don't know if there's anything that can be done about those red markers on the ground. Oh, those might just be indicators of where the bullets start and stop, actually. That might just be all those are. Hey, Fuzzy Boots, welcome in. I feel like it's been a while. It's good to see you. Are WiiWare games still available to download or purchase? Or did you get that from when they had live service? Yeah, if you have to have a Wii with the games already downloaded on them. There's no official way to get a hold of them anymore. There's some good ones. Wii was the last console I owned, and I enjoyed WiiWare. There are ways to, if you have a Wii, there are ways to get a hold of WiiWare titles through unapproved means. But for the most part, they're kind of lost to history. So far as like official routes are concerned. This game, I wouldn't say most people are missing out if they don't get around to playing this one. I don't hate it. It was really annoying me. It was really annoying me at the start of the night. I got real close to hating it, but I actually kind of like what they were going for with it. It's just not well executed. This kind of reminds me of Duke Nukem Manhattan Project. I don't think I know that one. There's a silly fun online shooter from Hudson Soft. It was themed around water guns, titled Water Warfare. Could be a good time. Kind of what I picture in my head is kind of something like Splatoon. I don't imagine that's accurate, but it's a shooter with a liquid weapon. Hey, Stream Kyle, welcome in. Why am I locked in here? That's weird. Is there even an enemy? There he is. I don't remember that before. Do you ever play sports video games? Exceedingly rarely. I'm not, there's no sports that I'm really interested in, so sports games don't hold a lot of appeal for me. Really, the only time I've ever, like, interested in sports games is when there's some sort of, like, fantastical element to them. You know, like a Mario Golf or a Mario Tennis might get my interest because they're wacky and cartoony. But, like, you know, like a realistic, like, tennis simulator is probably not going to do much for me. Blood Bowl. Someone mentioned that to me before. That I haven't really looked into it, but that game's been mentioned to me as something that might be worth looking for at some point. I just haven't gotten to it yet. Gotten to checking it out. I think he has every Madden football ever. I do have a handful of Madden games. I haven't ever played any of them. Every game Madden's Frownie. I mean, that's no lie. I played so much Mario Tennis on the Nintendo 64 back in the day. I played so much Mario Tennis on Virtual Boy. that's the Mario Tennis for me. Virtual Boy Mario Tennis. That's why I wear these giant thick glasses now. Your poor eyeballs. I've got to figure out how to get on top of this building. I don't know what to do. It's tricky. Very tricky. Wait a moment. Oh, that wasn't what it looked like. Wii Sports was fun to me. I didn't actually play very much of that. And actually, you know what? I don't know if I've ever played it myself or if I've just watched it. Now that I think about it, I don't know that I've ever held the controller for Wii Sports. Is emulating virtual Nintendo and playing it on OG hardware different in how it looks? I'm not exactly... I don't know if I follow the question exactly. I guess, I mean, I guess if I understand what you're getting at, I mean, the thing is, I think it kind of depends. Games are gonna look different. Oh, are you just wondering about Virtual Boy? Yeah, Virtual Boy and emulator, yeah, will be in black and white. And it won't have the 3D effect to it. There's probably an emulator where you have an option to make it red and black if you want to. I don't know why you'd want to, but there's probably an emulator with that option. I'd be really surprised if there wasn't. Yeah, the 3D effect on the Virtual Boy was like it looked like it looked alright. It looked like there was depth. When I played Virtual Boy as a kid, I'd play for like these really long, like 2 and 3 hour sessions, which is maybe not a long gaming session, but with the Virtual Boy, that's a long time. I just remember the feeling of like when you finally pull your head out of the Virtual Boy goggles and like feels like you've been living in a cave for a century. Everything in the world is so bright after that. I guess it's like when you come out of a movie theater in the middle of the day. What's the longest I played it in a row? I mean, I couldn't tell you for sure. Several hours. I haven't actually played the Virtual Boy in a long time, though. I think the last time I played it was probably about 5 years ago. You don't have to do this again. Oh, nice. And the enemies that were here are gone. This game has mercy sometimes. I can't believe it. Elevator, come on. Games, mercy, unbelievable. Even Animal Crossing is ruthless. trying to catch the summer fish before the season is over. This is probably bad for me. I was right. Yeah, nothing ventured, nothing gained. Oops. That backflip. Hey Derek, welcome in. Oh my goodness. Oh, I thought I was going to miss that jump. How goes the game? It's going alright. We're making progress. I've actually defeated a lot of bosses, so I feel pretty good. It got off to a rough start. For whatever reason, I was really struggling the first part of the night. I was about ready to lose my mind. But, I don't know, it turned around. Things are good again. I think they were listening when we spoke about Batman. They removed it from the eShop. I think it's been delayed until December 3rd, which would be good. More time to get things working correctly. Isn't it almost better in a way if they don't work correctly, though? You can have a lot of interesting glitches and weird stuff happen. these segments, I see. So far, so good. Not the most interesting chase I've ever been through. That's for sure. Go! He's coming for you! He's here! Go! What a goofy end to that guy. My game's not jank enough. I have standards. I demand a particular level of brokenness. Two monoliths in this area. Let's see if I can find any of them. I can activate up to 2 gears at a time, you say. We'll see about those. You make a point. GTA Trilogy and Pokemon Scarlet Violet made for some funny YouTube videos. I watched The Mean One tonight, the Grinch horror movie, Derek says. Hopefully you had a good time with it. Okay, let's open... Let's open B1 and C2. See where that gets us. Hey, Kels, welcome in. Hope you are well today, my friend. We have been making excellent progress in Anima for the past C3 for the past hour. It was really rough at first, but things are actually going really well now. Can I restart this? No, I've just lost whatever time. That's bad. I don't even know where I'm going. I think I went the wrong way. The timer turned off. I've got to be going the wrong way. Derek says, it was like the Winnie the Pooh horror. Dumb but fun. I love Winnie the Pooh and his friends. Still watch it for hours, as an adult, Dynamite says. I watched a little bit of that as a kid, but it didn't really stick with me. Oh. Alright. I see what the trouble with this is going to be. I'm going to have to fight that enemy, start the thing, come down here, and turn on the right gear for after I go through B1. So let me just go up here and do a little exploratory mission through B1 first and see which C I need to activate. Oh. I meant I need to activate B2. And C1. That's what we'll do. This game is a bad mashup of Strider and Devil May Cry. Hey, we found a monolith. terrible truth. How could we be so foolish? How, in our arrogance, could we think that we would be able to control it? In fact, it seems it that has been using us. The clock is not an object, it has free will, and for years has given us exactly what we wanted. It has used our ambitions, our desires, to destroy us. Finally, I understand the true implications of the Eternity Project. Within 12 hours of when it is activated, we will truly be timeless, and our civilization will last forever, as it promised, but at a higher cost than we could ever imagine. We will lose our time. We will be frozen in eternity as shadows, forgotten from history. Our civilization will be everlasting, but at what price? Nathaniel. What a twist. Cogsworth, why? Anima, Cogsworth's revenge. I love it. Ah. Do I have to get that monolith again? No, we got it. Excellent. I mean, that was like a death warp. That had the illusion of being intentional. Oh. Well, aren't I foolish? C2, C1. There was another elevator up here the whole time. B1 and C1 are what we want. is too high to jump up there. Alas. Does that guy respawn? Is that what my situation is? What? The TV isn't wide enough. I can't see. I can't see when there's enemies on the other side of the gap. Thrilling combat. Is this combat thrilling? Yeah. I think to accurately read that, comment, the yeah needs to be said with a yawn. Alright, new monolith. Timeless shadows. I have checked the effects of the exposure of living beings to particles of time, and I can only assure you that the results have been frightening. Whoever contacts them is transformed, becoming a timeless shadow, a dark parody of their former self. So far, the effects we have observed are exceptionally diverse, but all, in their own way, have become living nightmares. Spectral, fleshless skeletons, bloated shadows, and worse. The personality of the affected person prevails, but their mental health deteriorates rapidly. It is as if their minds are trapped in an infinite number of moments of their lives at the same time. This is, of course, a horrendous fate, but they wear a necessary sacrifice to achieve our civilization's desire. Oh. They wear. Hey, Christian Cool. Thank you for the lurk. Much appreciated. The game is not fun, but I'm having fun with it. Which is sometimes the most you can hope for. That gap is too far. Standing in line at the DMV is more stressful as you wait to get called. I mean, I'd rank it a bit above that. Boy, I don't remember when the last time I went to a DMV was. I guess probably about 5 years ago. I hate the DMV, dude. Alert says. Exactly. I mean, it does have a reputation for being, you know, one of the more unpleasant places to spend an afternoon. Hey Greg, welcome in. This is Anima, Ark of Sinners. It's a WiiWare game. We were playing it last night too. This guy is giving me a lot more trouble than he did before. I've fought him twice already, and the other 2 times he wasn't nearly so rough. I don't know what I'm doing so much worse. Goodness. Yeah, a couple people have made the Final Fantasy VII comparison. I didn't really think about that. I guess because I've never played the game. But it's been pointed out a few times, so you're not alone in thinking that. I don't have time for this. Oh, thank goodness. Boss time. Another one of these guys. That fire. Brutal. How does he turn around out of his attack so quickly? I don't buy it. I'm sorry to hear that, Derek. That sounds like a lot to have going on all at once. I'm really sorry to hear all that. Certainly hoping everyone pulls through okay. didn't intend to do that move, but it actually worked out kind of nicely for me. This guy's now doing nothing but the same flame attack. This is the height of bogusness. No! Oh, we had it. That's infuriating. I mean, jank is the whole game, Greg. There's really nothing that isn't jank. Oh, you've seen enough. There's not much beyond what you've seen. It's pretty much all this. It's pretty much all the same. being a little harsh. But there's actually been some kind of cool stuff in it. Or almost cool, if it was only done better. The idea of these boss fights, because there are multiple boss fights in this style, just with different enemies running around, the idea of these boss fights is not bad. It's frustrating because if all of my attacks landed like they're supposed to, it would knock him down. But when they don't, then he gets to knock me down. Basically for free. I'm putting the effort in and doing everything right and still getting punished. Why? Why am I knocked so far away from the crystal? If he'd done any other move. That attack does not have that range. And there's no way he got that close to me that fast. Internet out again, Pokemon says. That's not good. No, we're never gonna get out of here. Oh, it's worse than Batman. Gotta go. Thanks for stopping in, Greg. It's been good to see you. Good luck with your things to do around the house. Hopefully we'll get to see you again soon. Or what? I don't even know what happened. This is impossible. Well, good news is if we ever make it through this, I'm done with this game for the night. Bad news is I'm going to be playing this fight for the rest of the night. You've got this. Thank you for the palms, cows. I want you to be right, but... this really doesn't seem possible. Hey, Sir Akalam. I can't take a breather. We'll do that in a little while. Infuriating. This is the worst experience I've had all year. There is no way to get value out of a stretch break in this situation, because I appreciate what you tried to do for me, but I just knowing I have that to come back to, there's no way this is going to be relaxing. Fake relaxation. It's like when you desperately need to go to sleep because you've got something important in like 4 hours and you haven't slept in like 36, and there's no way you're getting any sleep. You just gotta lay there stressed out about how badly you need to get to sleep. That's what I'm doing right now. It certainly was a considerate thought, though. That's me every night, Sir Ekalam. You know what? I'd believe it. I hate that. I end up doing that all the time, Cal says. It's miserable. It's miserable. All right, let me catch up on the chat. I've been missing too. There's a bit here that I haven't been able to look at because of the boss fight. Thank you for the pistachios, Derek. There's really no progression to your character at all in this game. There's no leveling system. There are no like items or upgrades of any kind that I've found, and I'm pretty far along into it. This just is what it is. I just have to get lucky with it. I'm very afraid. And I was following what you were saying there, Derek, and you know, I definitely get you. Like, it's nice, you know, since you do the most work. Like, it's nice that, you know, you do what you can to help out, but certainly, you know, you gotta. You gotta take care of things you want to. Or, you know, you definitely should be able to. Birthday next week. Usually go to dinner and hang out, so that should be fun. Right on. Happy early birthday. Victory. I got a birthday present too. I beat this boss. Thank goodness. Let's get out of here. That was horrific. I'm assuming that happy early birthday is for me, cows. That was funny. That was funny timing. Thank you for the GG. Thank you for the trophies. The stretch break and the pistachios were helpful. I mean, in light of this evidence, I cannot deny their efficacy. Still makes me rematch this guy just to pass through here. It's so rude. It's just a regular battle now. It's not like he's no boss. This should be fine. But it's not fine. No, what? Why? Why the wrong way? What's going on? Is there an infinite number of these guys or something now? The game's not programmed to let you backtrack through here. Thinks the boss is still active. It does. I'm gonna let him wipe me out. Guy's always asking me to work on my days off. Yeah, that's that's never fun. Wasn't sure what I knocked off my table here. Right. I had to make sure there's nothing over here. Oh, I didn't actually save. I hit the wrong button. That's more like it. So there's only one area where I failed to find a monolith, and that is here. And I really think I'm supposed to have this one by now, so I'm gonna go back over there and bang my head against that a little bit more. And then we'll wrap up with this game. We'll move on to Jump King. Speaking of banging my head against things. Derek says, I've decided I'm going to buy Mario Wonder right away because I'm very excited for it. Yeah, I'll probably play that in November. I'm hoping it comes out good. What day is that one supposed to come out? The Mario Wonder? I don't actually know the release date. October 20. There's a new Sonic game coming out as well. But that I think I'm fine to pass on. Didn't that Sonic Frontiers game kind of just come out? Wasn't that this year as well? I haven't heard about that game in a long time. Have people decided that that one was bad after all and let it die out, or are people still playing it? He thought it was great. Fair enough. I don't know anything about it. I thought that, from what I saw of it, it looked pretty underwhelming to me. And the pattern with 3D Sonic for a very long time has seemed to be that when a new one's coming out, people are like, oh, finally, Sonic isn't bad anymore. And then the game comes out and they're like, oh, wait, it's awful. Oh no! It's the best of the recent 3D games. Came out in November of last year. All right, that's further back than I thought. There's a new Star Trek game coming out too. Yeah, that's it. The save. I wasn't joking before. I really do want to be done with this game for the night, but I just, I don't want to leave this monolith to have to come back for and search at the beginning next time either, so. I'll head over here, take a look around for it, and if I don't find it, we'll just save in this area and we'll look for it again tomorrow night. Well, that's how we'll start tomorrow if I can't find it tonight. Provided I actually make it over there. Seems kind of super unlikely. add up all the things I want, and I'm like, this is way too much. Yeah, my wallet's very happy that I don't pay attention to new games. Mario Wonder I'll almost certainly buy, but I might see about getting it as a library checkout first. My wallet's an angry Kirby. So in the bottom of Arthur's crate, he's got like he's got this nice mat in the bottom of his crate. It's like a thick foam mat, you know, to make it comfortable for him to hang out in there. But it's got a slipcover on it that comes off, I guess, so it's washable. And it's got a zipper on it, but well, he learned how to open the zipper so that he can get inside of the mat and chew up the foam. That's not good. So... we'll have to figure out something about that. He's currently sabotaging his own... yeah, he's too smart for his own good. But I don't know if it's very smart to be sabotaging your own comfort like that. He needs to think this through a little bit more. We've got the extra step though of like the mat. We wrapped the mat in a towel as well. So I've taken to wrapping the towel around the mat a little bit differently. So maybe he will be less likely to get to the zipper. I don't know. To pull the towel off the mat is going to be trickier now because of the way that I wrapped it. He's going to have to pull it out from under himself while standing on it. And I'm sure he can probably find a way, but... it'll at least be more of a challenge. If he wants to eat that foam, he's going to have to work for it. I don't think he actually ate much of it though. It didn't look like he'd managed a lot of damage, so it might taste bad. I wasn't gonna taste it and verify. I was happy just to make assumptions in that situation. If you had, I'd be worried for you. Can we be done with this, please? It's so tedious. Some games just really know how to make you feel like you're wasting the precious minutes of your life. How many times do you think someone sits down to play 2 video games in one night? And one of those games is Jump King. And Jump King is not the most annoying video game of the night. I'd say never. It's gotta be a rare occurrence. It's so hot down here in the basement. I don't know why it's so warm. Oh, I'm burning up. It's awful. It's awful living in Wisconsin. It's so hot here. It's like the surface of the sun. I need to move somewhere cold. Jump King is relaxing compared to this, 100%. It's finally starting to swap over to fall here. It's a freezing 26 degrees, Cal. Sorry, 62 degrees, Cal says. I'm jealous. I don't know how hot it is right now. It feels like 90 in my basement. I don't know what could possibly be making it so hot. Like, is the house on fire? 26 would actually be freezing. Oh, my kingdom for 26-degree weather. We're 2 screens away. I really don't like games where you get trapped in a little micro arena with enemies like this. Like beat 'em ups. That's part of the problem I have with beat 'em ups, is because every time you scroll the screen like a few millimeters. That thing in the background? I don't know why it's there. Every time you scroll the screen a few millimeters, it locks in place, and you have to fight a wave of 40,000 enemies, and then you get to take 2 more steps, and it's just... I don't like that. If you have to physically lock your player into a segment of the world to force them to fight enemies rather than wanting to do it, your gameplay is not compelling. It should be fun to fight the enemies. Like, you should be willing to stop and fight them. You shouldn't have to be locked in. Trying to watch horror movies haven't seen before, Derek says, but might watch Beetlejuice this year since it's a classic. Jelly and I watched that one a couple months ago. It's pretty good. A Rocky Horror Picture Show. I better hit this. This might be my last chance for a save crystal. Like, this might be the one where we have to finish off with. Let's go ahead and double save just to be safe. Hopefully that did it. Alright. Where is the monolith? I found all these ones after it, so they certainly intend for me to have this one by now. And yet I have failed. have an idea. I'm having a lot of difficulty executing my idea. I think it's a good one, though. Oh, I can't get up there. I was gonna use these enemies. I was gonna use the enemy projectiles to boost me up onto that platform that I need to get onto and can't figure out how. Oh, I can. Well, I can't. I was thinking, oh, I could almost sneak around that other side. Hey, Claire, welcome in. Thanks for joining us. After being beaten up so badly and spilling so much blood, my character should be named Anemia instead of Anima. Checks out. Checks out. I think the character's name is actually Celia. I keep thinking of I keep hearing the Simon and Garfunkel song in my head. This game certainly is breaking my heart and shaking my confidence. For the purpose of the joke, we will continue to assume her name is Anima. I will not attempt to dissuade you. Oh, how in the world am I supposed to get up there? Hey, Buddha Fingers, welcome in. I plan to go down in flames in Jump King. Yeah, the wheel's gonna be off for a while, until I can get some new stuff to put on it. Since we used up the almonds, there's a dead zone that needs to be filled, and if I'm gonna be doing that, I really should just, I should just leave it off until I can refresh it. Replace a lot of the stuff that's on it. But don't worry, the cinnamon buttons are not going anywhere. Hey Stat Cat, welcome in. The public D&D games are cursed. Probably not going again. I'm sorry to hear that. To take this opportunity to slow transition the wheel to all cinnamon buttons. At my friend's table, someone just straight up asked if they could say racist jokes, StatCat says. Alright, not... Doesn't sound like a very cool crowd. It almost seems like I could make that, doesn't it? Doesn't it almost seem like I could make that jump? Ah. So close. What an odd thing to want to include in a D&D game. Oops. Oh, we did it! I can't believe that worked. You think that was really the intended way? I can't believe that worked. I'm terrified. I'm terrified that that was intended. This game has just turned into Jump King's horrible sister. Hey, thank you for the trophies, cows. That was pretty amazing. That was pretty amazing that I made that jump. You don't see something like that every day. Hey, there's the monolith we're looking for too. Beautiful. It's all coming together now. I should have taken a longer moment to savor the victory of making that jump. Because that was pretty outrageous. Hey, there we go. The clock. Wonderful. I have studied it. I have used all of our vast knowledge amassed over countless generations to ascertain everything I could about it. And at the end, I can only come to one conclusion. I don't know what it is. It is neither a god nor a demon, and there is no record of it ever being created. It is as if it has always existed. However, there are some strange parallels that scare me. Every time a great civilization has vanished or fell into decline in the past before its destruction, space, comma, no space, it has always found something similar. What if it was not something similar? Question mark, period. Oh no, they did it again. What if it has been the clock all those times? Alright, now we can truly leave off with this game for the night. I just need to go save. And we can head over to Jump King and spend the rest of the night falling to our doom like never before. Right to the sunflower seed people and see if they can scare us up some solar flare pumpkin seeds. Devastating. Absolutely, that's an absolutely devastating thought. Hey, Sparrow, great to see you, my friend. Welcome in. Good to have you back with us. Finally get to sit at my PC for a moment. No one is happier about that than I assure you. That's a brilliant idea, Cal says. Oh no, the whole stream, the whole chat is turned against me. All right. Lot of saves there. A lot of saves there. We will finish this game tomorrow night. We don't have a whole lot to do with it. What are we playing tomorrow night? Tomorrow is Anima and Wario, I think. Wario Land. So that's good. That's good. Wario Land needs a lot of time anyway. Everything I'm playing needs a lot of time. So I think we'll be finishing this game tomorrow night, which means we'll be starting a new WiiWare title on Thursday. But we're going to take a BRB here in just a moment, and we'll play Jump King for the rest of the night. Great progress in this game tonight. Fantastic progress. This game gets really tedious and really annoying. I can't recommend playing it. I wish this game was better because it's almost something really cool. It's a shame. It's a shame that they didn't. I think that they had a good vision for this game, and it's a shame that it didn't happen. Just got a keyboard, Stat Cat says. The musical keyboard, yeah. Hard practicing on it due to how much no space I have. Sparrow says, all good here, just very busy lately, apparently. I have inadvertently developed this thing called a social life in lieu of having a job. I'll be a real housewife in no time, Sparrow says. Well, whatever route you take, Sparrow. As long as you end up happy. Madam Masquerade, welcome in. I hope you've been doing well. It's good to see you again. Fantastic progress. We've done good. I think we're gonna make it through this one all right. Give us a puppy report, please. Arthur's doing all right. I was talking about him a little bit before. He figured out in his crate, there's like this really thick mat that we put in the bottom of his crate, so he has something, so it's a comfortable place for him to hang out. But, he gets bored in there sometimes and causes mischief, and the mat has it's got a slip cover on it that's got a zipper on it. He's figured out how to undo the zipper so he can get inside the mat and chew on the foam. So that's not great. But I mean, otherwise, not really a lot changes with him from day to day, right? He's pretty good about sitting on command. He's learned sit. He's pretty good with drop it. He's better at loose leash walking. Not great, but certainly much better than he was a week or two ago. He doesn't go rushing with it so much. That was the big problem before, is he would try and pull and rush the leash, and he still does. He still does that a bit, but it's not at all as aggressive as it used to be. So he's probably going to get there with that. He's doing well at that. I think he's only had one accident inside the house since we got him, so he's been doing really well with the potty training. Yeah, that's about it. What's an astronaut's favorite key on the keyboard? Pokemon says. The space bar. Well done. Happiness is what I seek. At least more frequency of it compared to the way things were going before, Sparrow says. I've been away a while, haven't I? There's for those who haven't checked the pets channel in the Discord, there's an amazing little 6-second video of Arthur posted in there. It cuts off early. Because what he actually ended up doing there was spinning around so long he lost his balance and tumbled over. But that wasn't actually caught in the video. Welcome back, Greg. Did I miss anything? We made a lot of progress, Greg. I beat that boss. I found a monolith I'd been struggling with. I pulled off an amazing jump. Probably one of the greatest jumps that's ever been accomplished in a video game. I don't really know if that was intentional or not, or if there's another way to get over there, but it worked, so I'm happy with it. He's an Australian Shepherd. Mix of some kind. I don't know what he's mixed with, but we didn't have him, we haven't had him DNA tested to see officially, what he is, but I thought so. They're amazing and smart dogs, but are they? But they're hyperactive. Yeah, that's all right. That's all right because we wanted a dog with a good amount of energy so that we would be able to take him. So we'd be able to take him with us on adventures in the outdoors. Why did Jump King get sent to anger management? Buddhafinger says he couldn't help from getting all hopped up. Hey Persephone, welcome in. Every time I take off my glasses before bed, your stream becomes next to impossible to watch. How I went years without glasses boggles my mind. I mean, it also doesn't help that I it also doesn't help that I broadcast in a resolution of negative 20p. Congrats, Greg says. That boss fight looked annoying. It was super annoying. Super annoying. Alright, let me just step away just a moment, my friends. I need to take a BRB. I need more coffee. I'm gonna move us over to Jump King. We'll finish this game up tomorrow night. My laptop works by stealing frames from viewers. It's the only thing that keeps it going. I'm so far below P, I'm broadcasting at 1080. Oh. I love it. I'm happy to donate frames to the cause, Cow says. Hey, this stream's all about retro authenticity around here. I can't broadcast in higher than composite resolution. How would I give you that authentic CRT experience if I started upscaling? Let's use distributed computing to get Frownie to an interlaced resolution at the very least. I won't have it. I won't have any of this talk about video upgrades. Don't you make me go online and buy a composite to RF converter. I'll do it. We need to bring back the unsung hero of the stream, the bare light bulb. Look no further, my friend. I bought a globe to mount above that light bulb months ago, and I just can't bring myself to find the time to do the electrical work. Frownie will always choose the analog display output, and we love him for it, Sparrow says. Only the finest of the most backward and barely functional technology for me. That's all I want. The moment October started, I had to think of you immediately, Frownie. I knew there'd be a great display of Halloween-themed items. Well, thank you, Sparrow. I do enjoy my Halloween decorations. It's harder to decorate. I can't go quite as wild in the comfy couch setup without the shelves. Like I'm really pressed for space. Like, I guess I could clear this off. Since we don't have the wheel at the moment, I could have cleared this off and set a whole bunch of stuff up here, too. That's a thought. Of course, Pac-Man is the spookiest game. It's got 4 ghosts. I kind of wish that was the Castlevania 1 map behind you. Oh, yeah, that would be nice. That would be great to have a big printout. I wouldn't really, I don't know, a big like a big printout of the Castlevania 1 map. Would I want it game accurate, or would I want it like more prop like, more more aged and realistic looking. That's a hard one to decide. Yeah, like an artistic representation. The version of this Castlevania 1 map that would appear in the live action movie. It's hard to decide. All right, let me step away. If I don't do it, I never will, and we won't move on to Jump King. And I need to get us switched over. So let me take that BRB. I will see you again very shortly, my friends. Thank you for enduring a bit more of this game with me. I'm really grateful for your company. And hopefully I'll be able to continue to enjoy it during the agony of Jump King in just a moment.